Good morning, everybody out there. Welcome to the Chill Out Zone, to the Breakfast Melt with Fervent Heat, bringing you some Meltology Inc. again, because that's what I do, and I love doing it. So welcome, everybody out there today. I hope you're having a great day where you're at, a great morning, a great afternoon, a great evening, wherever you're at. Good morning, everybody. First and foremost, Melted Red Brick University, like, share, and subscribe. You know, we bring the melt, and we brought the melt for a long time now. Just keep showing, because the evidence is just getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And there's a lot of people researching out there, putting the pieces together. And we're finding out a lot more about this melted realm. And, it's all due to melt heads like you, Eli crew. Going out there, finding this stuff, showing people. And that's what it's about. It's about spreading meltology. And that's why we're here. And that's why we keep bringing it. And because the message has to get out. And, people's eyes need to awaken and truly see what we're showing them. Changing minds, altering perceptions, It's all about the mind. And, it's about taking control again. And, Meltology will do that. It'll help you understand what you're on, understand what we're dealing with, and understand the madness and the chaos. And, that's what helps us get through this, is we understand it. We understand it. We know what's going on. And that's a big part of waking up, is the understanding. And that's what Meltology does, and we bring it to you. So good morning, everybody out there. Again, I'm Fervent Heat, bringing some Meltology Inc. up in here in the nest again today. Melted Inverted Realm. Good morning, Fervent. Melted Brick Heads. One love, brick love. Indeed, Melted Inverted Realm. Good to see you up in here. Always. Look forward to seeing you and your comments and your analysis of meltology, And that's what we do. We break it down. We'll show you the melt. We'll explain it. Because we've been doing it for such a while now. It's just secondhand flow to us now. Devin Mike 69, brother, good morning to you. Hope you got my message. Hope you got that last one I sent you that you requested. We'll be in touch. Be in the nest soon, Devin Mike 69. We'll be getting you up in here, brother. I've seen the stuff you've been throwing out there, man. Fire melt, man. Fire melt. Good stuff. Welcome again. We're going to get this one flowing today, as we do. My brother from another mother, my soul brother, my partner in crime here. We'll be in a little bit, doing what he does, bringing what he brings. And we always look forward to that. Some good stuff, I've been working this week, and on my downtime, my real time, I get into my flow, man. I get myself tucked in, I get my smoke on, my drink on, and just dive into the hunt for the melt, man. And, I love doing that, man. It just takes me away. It takes me to where I want to be, flying high, flying straight, observing the melt, and, being part of this V formation, Eagle-Eye crew out there on the hunt, because that's what it's about. It's on the hunt, finding the evidence, putting the pieces together again. There's so much involved with meltology. It's more than just melted brick. It's melted everything, and distinguishing it, picking it out is just a great joy for me. Finding those picks, putting them together, bringing them on in here is just it's just a great joy again for me to do this. Dedicating my time and energy to come up in here. There's no other way I'd want to do it. There's really nothing out there that interests me other than meltology, man. As stated before, I don't get into TV and all that. I dropped that shit a while ago, and it's really expanded my mind, man. When you stop letting the information and bullshit flow towards you, and you just start shutting it out, man, you really start seeing things differently. Observing them a little bit differently, and it frees up a lot of headspace, man. Meltology does. It helps me focus. And shut out all the stuff all the dramas in getting around in life and all that, it shuts that out. For me, it does, and it helps me focus. And it's therapeutic. It's therapeutic. And speaking of therapeutic, I like your background, brother.
My background, your background, you mean?
I like our background, brother.
Yeah, it's not mine, it's yours.
I love it.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are in the realm. Laughing Eagle landing in. And big shout out to my buddy here, Melted Ink. I see the ink is in the house.
Yeah.
How's your day been, mate?
Your
breakfast, sorry.
Yeah, man. Woke up a little bit ago, had to get the coffee going, man. Clicked into the nest here and boom, we're going,
Yeah, it's early rise of the early bird.
Yeah.
How you doing, Melted M-I-R? How you doing?
Yeah.
Big love to you. And a big love to you, Devin, as well. Great stuff in the group, by the way, mate.
Yeah.
Listen, you're a little bitch for doing that. I haven't combed my beard. My beard's at all different angles, mate.
Oh, man.
Anyway, good morning. And of course, it's great to be back in the zone with my buddy here, Mr. Fervant, alias Melted Ink.
Yes.
Another show, another trip into the melted realm. Before I forget, remember, all life matters, and you cannot live in fear.
No, can't. Rick Love, Alice Kiss. Good to see you, man.
Wait, go on. What's up, go on in? I see Daz is in the house. He ain't made a comment yet. Can't hide, mate. I know it's you, Facebook user. But we're back. We're back with another little look into this weird, wonderful world we live in and on. Now, I may have to click in and out with my mute button because of outside noise pollution. Hang on a second.
Yeah, those things happen, Get into the...
No. Yeah, hopefully it won't be too bad. So we shall kick off, Mr. D.
Right on.
And as we always kick off with memes of the day, our little look at life, a little poke in the eye and society, because it makes us laugh, and it's good for our health. It's laughing's good for you. Raises your vibration. Very, very good for you. And as always, no memes were trained, blamed, or defamed in the making of memes of the day. There you go, Dave.
Well, they're fortunate, man, because it could have got a lot more rough for them.
That's it. The more celebrated you are, the more defamed you get, and blamed, and then trained. Like a trained monkey, that's what they are. Meme said MRI. And as always, any likeness to anyone alive, dead, or fictitious is mainly coincidental, and we're using it for comedic purposes, and you cannot censor humour.
No. You get a lot of them heard about it, but it won't help.
Those are the politically correct idiots.
Yeah.
They've forgotten they're inner child, haven't they?
We all still have one in us,
Some of us don't. Some of us are real sick. They're pedos, remember? They murder their inner child.
Yeah, that's true.
For heinous purposes. But here we go. Let us move into some memes. Now, of course, you know who's not here yet, so tough. She'll have to watch it on the catch up. You should be here, Mel.
She's out. She's in the back of her place, feeding the soup line.
Yeah. Oh, it's not even that. She's peeling carrots.
Is that what she's doing with them? Okay.
Carrots and cucumber day. 2 for 1. So she's down the shops, mate.
Hope to see you soon. That's for sure.
Oh, blessings, Mel, wherever you are.
Infinity's coming up.
Right, tell me when this bugger's up.
You're in.
Goody, here we go. It means a day, a little poke in the eye of the world. And of course, humor is subjective. When you finally get to go home after a long day at work, Dobby is free.
That's what I feel like.
That's Dino when he gets home.
That's right.
Running home, mate.
I look just like that too, man.
The old ears all droopy. Come on, motherfucker. Sorry, it's my laptop. Don't do a madness. Oh, hang on, let me go back. This is my laptop. Right, let's make sure it's going to run now. Here we go. Sometime at work, smile, me, piss off.
Yeah.
Fucking forget about that. They don't pay me enough to do that shit.
Yeah.
No bond is stronger than two co-workers who hate the same person. Sorry, we don't like you. When you're at work and a little bit of the real you slips out.
Yeah.
You know, when the eyes flip. Look, these are all the trails of cows farting.
Yeah, right.
I mean, that is just. I mean, if people buying that, then they deserve to get removed from you. A message to my enemies. Look and learn. Look and learn.
The bad little thing.
Exactly. Women in Japanese. Noisy in Japanese. No, this is three women in Japanese. Is noisy, mate. Oh, my
Yeah. Holy shit.
This is Obama, Dan. Oh my! When a meme doesn't need to be captioned. Oh. No means no. Source. Fucking nice. Oh, let's go. Fun Jewish facts with Rabbi Squidberg. The ADL, Anti-Defamation League, if you didn't know what that meant, was founded in 1913 to defend Leo Frank, a Jewish man who raped and murdered a 13-year-old Gentile girl, that's one of us, who was an employee at his pencil factory.
Yeah.
Fun Jewish facts with Rabbi Squidberg. Despite all my rage. Oh, I thought I saw a body cat. Me, after 5 minutes of talking to most people. Okay, that's enough of that.
Yeah.
Let's go. When all the followers do or say anything, you're wrong, and I hate you. Oh, my days. Oh, legalese, language of the Law Society, English, language of the people. People don't realise that they're different, you see. How can you be expected to know the law if it's written in a foreign language? Legalese uses English words but assigns different meanings. Important to know when asked questions by the police, a magistrate or judge.
Yes.
They're always trying to get you into contracts, you see, the police. I
am Nancy. Good morning, Brick Love.
Brick Love.
Hello, just in time, she says. Yes.
Just started. We just started. I've got my sack run off over today, and it'll have to run off over into tomorrow too. So if you the link hasn't gone up yet, but we are streaming tomorrow, same time as today, the Sunday Easy. You didn't tell them, Dean.
What?
I said you didn't tell them.
I didn't tell them.
The time for the Sunday Easy.
Oh shit.
Are you with me?
Yeah. No, it'll be a morning shot, a morning show.
Tomorrow, same time as today's show. I'll put the link up after the show.
Yes.
And can you hear me okay though?
Oh yeah.
Good. Right, listen, here we go. We carry on. If they stand behind you, give them protection. If they stand beside you, give them respect. If they stand against you, show no mercy.
Exactly.
That's a soldier's credo. When society tells me to follow the rules, act normal, believe the disempowering narratives in the media, and quietly blend in while suppressing my soul's true purpose, no. No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Forget it. When Julie comes back, a whole bunch of people are going to get a lot less offended.
Uh-huh.
Go for your gun, bitch. Go for your gun, bitch. That's right. They fucking cry over everything. It's incredible. According to CDC.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Snoopy's got the answer. Hang them motherfuckers. Don't even call yourself an alpha unless you do this at the urinal.
Fuck.
Actually, that's what I do. I told you they're not mad, man. A graphic representation of different currencies: gold, silver, crypto, fiat. Get out of here. Get out of here. You're not real. Oh, I spoke. Funberg.
That's good.
She's going to sink. She's going to sink. Definitely going to sink. The cashier, when I pressed no tip, after all they did was spin the iPad around.
Yeah.
So you get a tip for that. Fuck off. For 2023, I wish you the strength of the stool and the courage of the dog.
Oh man.
Oh mate, you're. Listen, that dog will be screaming. She'll never get up. Pfizer executives watching Monday Night Football.
Yeah, right.
Drop, you motherfucker, drop. He's going for his chest.
Yeah, man. I bet that's what they do too, man.
Of course, laughing their nuts off. The face you make when you realise the entire team got the same.
Yeah.
I know they're coarse, but that's how it is. Humour cannot be stifled. The reptilian wannabe overlords trying to figure out how to crush the hope of man when we have memes.
Yeah.
Memes will bring us through the dark times. How you fucking look fighting banker slavery wars. But it's true, you do look like clowns.
Yeah.
I'm here for your gun. Boom. Fuck off, Trudeau.
Yeah.
Listen up, I want a clean psyop. I have to take it easy. I just had a toke on my spliff. Oh man, that is funny. Greta, I think Greta will win.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the after party. Yeah.
What do we have here then, eh? Hey guys, hey.
All of them. Yeah.
Now we know what you do at your Christmas parties, eh? Wankers. How people who don't like you watch your page.
Yeah.
Watch your channel. Watch your stream. Oh, funny. The sheep will spend its entire life fearing the coyote, only to be eaten by the sheep herder.
Yes.
Navajo proverb. When you rub your eyes a little too hard and start traveling into another dimension.
Yeah, man.
Look at his eyes, mate. Boom. I'm gone. If we divide 123 genders by white supremacy, how much climate change do we have?
Right. Fucking hell.
Still too much. When you believe the science and died of global warming. Getting the stage ready for the pandemic and then amnesty ceremony.
Oh yeah, man.
Can't wait for that one. My brain waiting for me to get in bed so it can start terrorizing me. He left the front door open. Oh shit. Get back to bed. The lights up. We're losing all our customers. They found out about 40% of our meat is human.
Yeah.
You can't eat that shit. You
Fucking hell, man.
I told you ages ago they keep where that comes from.
Yeah.
Ages ago. Why don't you come down and tell the family about your funny Facebook page? That's the introvert in me. Just fuck off. Me getting ready to tell the Republican and Democrat they're both psychopathic authoritarians.
Yeah.
Look at these two faces. Motherfuckers. Come on. Do a winter of severe illness and death. No. We've done that one. I'm vaccinated, government. That's what it's like these days. That's what it's like these days.
Yeah, man.
Matt Damon appears to have fallen on hard times.
Oh my God, man. Look at that shit.
Of course, look at that shit. It's unfortunate, but it happens. When you realise that identifying as a boy was a grave mistake.
Yeah, man. She don't look happy. He don't look happy. It don't look happy. He looks happy though.
Of course. He's a bad man. That'll teach you. When you're on the 5th booster, clown coffin. Stop it, it's hurting. He who is not angry when there is a just cause for anger is immoral. Why? Because anger looks to the good of justice. And if you can live amid injustice without anger, you are as immoral as well as unjust. St. Thomas Aquinas.
Yeah.
All this shit should be fucking making your blood boil. What's going on in the world? Let's make one thing clear. The experts were never wrong. They were always lying. Big difference.
Yeah. Good point, dude.
Of course. Died suddenly film goes viral. Meanwhile, the root cause of the 2022 mass murder by the pharma cartel revealed in 1870 essay remains a secret.
Yeah.
Excuse me. When your friends ask why you never come out anymore. Oh man. So end of the memes of the day. That's enough of that.
Funny, man.
Enough of that. I could go on, as I said. Bad Kiss says English is the language of low people. It is.
Yeah.
It is. So we got ourselves twisted. Like it was by design. So.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
Well, the way people talk here in the States, man, it's not English anymore. It's a bastardized dialect of some fucked up transition of another language.
You lot are absolutely nutcases.
Yeah.
Absolutely nutcases. Right, Dino, I'm going to fly through this evidence real fast.
Oh, let's do this. The melt.
And I'm currently this evidence I'm going to show. As you know, I mean, I don't. I like to fly high, fly free. There's no constraints. I'm just looking for melted buildings, any kind of damage.
Yeah.
So that's what my searches are in varied places. Because I don't feel the need to stop and ponder too long. But at some places I do that are very, very interesting. I always seem to. I think they're worthy of more than one picture. So
yeah.
But this is a set of evidence that I showed Dean some of it, and you can see that, Dean.
Yeah, I can. Hey, can you hear my background noise?
No, you're good.
Okay.
Can you hear mine?
No. Well, I can hear your music, but you're good.
Right. That's the main thing. So again, you know, my evidence is just a gathering of different shots, different places, to show how widespread it is, because it can't be understated. It is everywhere. Everything that you think is not connected to this melt is connected. All the landmass is melted building brick flood everywhere. What's above and what's below is all melted building. Anyhow, we all know this. So let us proceed forward.
Right on.
With our eyes focused, obviously, because it's eagle vision, and our wings spread because we're moving around.
Nice.
And again, we constantly see the fragments above the brick flood. This is all brick flood that is sat in. Melted building brick flood. Bricks are all chewed up and melted, as you already know. Again, tops of melted buildings. I was thinking about this today, and I may even just stop calling them melted buildings now and start calling them, as I should have been, grid components.
Yeah.
Melted grid components. Because they are.
Yeah.
Again, look how it's sunken down at the angle and the A-frame. Bricks are correlized. And so I'm going to fly through this because I've got quite a few. So just point out the obvious. Look, bricks. How they've changed. See the little pieces of red here? That's brick.
Yeah.
Just moving forward. Expansion. Boom. See the whole wall.
Oh, yeah, man.
Expansion. You see bricks down here. Look. Skin of the bricks here.
Yep.
And bricks. Middle of nowhere. Every other building around it is melted. Look.
Yes, Odin, you are a late cunt. Rick Lumber.
Oh, you cunt. Odin, you cunt for being late. Hope you're having a great day, mate. Great to see you in, though. Bricks. Yeah. Look at the bricks. Look above it. Look to the side. Different states of matter. Boom. More of the same. Look at the bricks. What happened to the bricks?
Yeah.
Shouldn't have to point it out to you. Look, churning, expansion. Leaning into the melt here, this corner piece. So you can't see the edge here. But we see this everywhere with the fragments of the buildings all shown here. Look, the red brick here. The front, because that's the expansion on it. Clearly, you know, you ain't gonna. Where you gonna get a brick this shape? Get out of here. Again, in the melting downwards. Look at this edge. It's doing the starfall. See it?
Oh yeah.
See how it's bent? Come on, guys. Important states of matter. Look. The brickwork up here chewed up. Look at the sides. Brickwork.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the melting downwards. Archways. Brick. See how it's melted inside itself. Look here.
Yeah.
The edge here, look, churned up. Apertures on the brick flood level, look.
Yeah.
Yes,
Real quick, Melted Truth. Good morning, brothers. Changed my handle, but it's Brent Flatten level. Brent.
How you doing, Brent? Great to see you, mate. Hope you're okay.
Eagle Eye Tree right there.
Yeah, same thing. Melted building sinking down. Look at the brickwork popping up here in the tower here. Look, see the bricks popping out.
Yeah.
Going quickly. What the hell?
Yeah, what the hell?
What the hell? Again, people don't understand. They walk past this every day as tourists. These are buildings. Look at the ghost in here, the apertures, the light stuff. Look.
Yes.
This is leaning back and twisting in the top. Look. Come on, guys. Look, this is leaning, twisting on the right, on the left-hand side. See the kink?
Oh yeah.
In brick flow. Oh dear.
Baby. Woo.
Say what you want. It's a melted building, rock curtaining over itself. If this stuff had got to the bottom, you would have just said it's just a piece of mountain that's broken off and rolled down.
Yeah.
You can clearly see the apertures, the window, the doorways, the brickwork, and then this rock curtain coming down over it. Evidence. Uh-oh. What do mountains need windows and apertures for? Up here, look. Boom.
Yeah.
Look how this is leaning back, sinking into the brick flow. This is a building. Come on. We're trekking. We're moving quick. Melted building. Again, look, brick lines. Crystallized. You right, Dean?
Oh yeah. I'm here.
Building, look. Look. Bricks. Blocks, huge blocks. At an angle. In the middle of nowhere. All the rest of it around it's melted too. And this wasn't long ago. Oh, Dean.
Oh, fucking hell.
It's a melted realm. Look at this shit. Look at it.
Yeah. IDM ad says, what does mountains need windows? What do mountains need windows for? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And who's got the time to climb up there and fucking put them in there? Sorry, just lighting my smoky. Twist one up if you got it, make it smoke. It's fucking madness. Look.
Spark if you got them.
Yeah, look. Look, this is what happened. This is the after effects, the full after effects. This is a partial. All the rest of the building is melted, but apart from these two pieces. And the brickwork on this piece to the of the brick components starting to bubble up. It's starting to swell. Heat. Again. Pocket survival, just a piece up there like that. Just a little piece, just to tell you nothing down here. Just at the edge. Everything else is expanded and rock curtained over. Damn. Can't see it right here, but what is that doing there? I'll zoom it out so you can get the full look. There. And a little piece here. Little pieces in the brick flowing down. This building, look here. Ooh, proof.
Yeah. Wow.
Fully expanded out. Looks fully expanded out. Incredible sight. You see buildings that we know they're buildings and they get fully encompassed.
Oh man, look at the expansion on that.
Yeah, it's incredible. Again, same building, same as this, but you've got more plant life around this. See the carbon-14 expansion. Plants are, infused in it. And this is all melted building and heat expansion. And flying through these, again, the same melted buildings. When you've been in it long enough, you just know that melted buildings, apertures, leaning back. The top is twisting, Look, look this side. It's like a tower here, look. See the apertures, see the archway here.
Absolutely.
Here, look, that's the archway. Aperture down here, look, you see the ghosting apertures all the way up here. This side is the left, the right hand side I'm certain is expanding inwards.
Yeah.
I think it is from here to here. The left hand side is just from here to here. Incredible. Archway. Aperture. Ghosted double archway here.
Yeah, it's right there in front of you. You just got to be able to read the melt and pick it out.
There you go. This is called eagle vision. Should have the eyes now. Tops of melted buildings again. Huge plant life. Time 14 scavengers in this melt here. What's in the background is the fragments. Huge melt, huge buildings. You can't get over the huge building again. Look. Tourist attraction. It's melted part of the melted building.
Yeah.
Just bringing you the fragments.
Oh, nice.
The look, the lay of the land. Look, plant life growing in melted building. Look, up here, look, building. See the melt?
Yeah.
Apertures here and here. Okay, that's grown in there. That's a crazy picture. I love that shit. I love that shit. This is fucking brilliant. You understand what you're looking at? You're looking at a row of buildings toppling over on themselves.
That's it, man. That's just part of the structure in the melt flow.
It's toppled over on itself. This one's here, this one's pushing this one's fully fell over onto this one.
Yeah.
And this one. See apertures here and here.
Yeah.
Goes to the archway here.
IDM ad says the most respect for you guys here almost every day, revealing this to the world. For everybody, brick love to you, man. That's what we do.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, look, buildings toppling over. All this here is filled with the structure, archways, apertures. It's all filled in. You can pick it out. Again, on the top, melted structure, like you see. Viscosity here.
Yeah.
Fragments of building. Look how cooked it is. All down here is the pieces. Next to a piece line line up next to it. Fragments is all we see above the brick line, which we're calling ground. Put it that way.
Yeah.
This is all buildings that are all expanded. Look how they're puffed out.
Wow, man.
Of course.
Ooh. The papa.
Oh, yeah. So the internal's always churned out like this.
Nice.
Look at this.
Oh, that's a good one.
Cannot overstate that the heat came from the bottom. Look at this shit. I'm flying through it. Again, the rest of the building is this. You think they came and just built this on top here? Get out. That's not critical thinking.
No.
Zoom. I mean, what the hell?
Oh, look at that. I mean, the only way that fucker was standing is because it's fused.
What do you need that there for?
Yeah.
I mean, look across it from there. You can see that this is building here. Look across. See the brick lines here. The block lines all crystallised white. But the plant life is still growing on it. Even here, look. You can see the whiteness. Just don't even think about thinking building this here. Where's the rest of it?
Yeah, right. Oh,
Why
that's
are
a
you
nice
doing
one.
it? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Why are you putting these places in these places where they are? Why not down there? It's all part of the bullshit, mate. Look how crisp and melted this side is here. Look, it's just an archway here.
Yeah.
Melted building. There's no mountains. Sitting back in the melt. Gosh, more of the same.
Oh, yeah.
So, just damage. A fairly new looking place, but look at the damage at the bottom. Look at the damage to the bottom here. Can't see it? Here we go. There's the damage. just so you couldn't see it, in case you couldn't see it. Because this shit is everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Even in buildings you don't think look very old. Look, it's in the melt. Look at the bottom here of the building. You've got balloon rocks. Oh.
Yeah.
This is all an indication of severe heat from the bottom. This is sunken down. Not outside wall too. Windows not in alignment. Look, the expansion has moved the windows out of alignment.
Man, your heat differentials are off the chain in that. Look at all that.
It's crazy.
It gives you a nice lead up to the melt from the brick to the expansion.
I've moved on, mate. Look at this shit.
Yeah.
Where's the rest? Where's the rest of it gone?
Yeah.
This is sitting in the brick flood. That's why. Have you some of that? No? Try that then. The tower has melted. There's the dome. Look, it's green, so it's been. And obviously, look at the expansion underneath here, and that should tell you that it's been. Look, I've got a better thing. I'll never show you. But look, that's brick in here.
Yeah, absolutely.
How are they doing it? Let me know on a postcard. Look.
Yeah.
Look at the expansion. Heat from the bottom upwards, melting everything. Look how high up they are. It's crazy. This realm is madness. Look at this shit. There's the bricks here. Look, there.
Oh, yeah.
There's your tower here. I'll show you. So there's your dome here. I'll show you where the tower is in a minute. Look at the shit under here. Look. Damage. This is the video I'm working on, Dean.
Nice.
There's your tower, look. Look how sunken down at the bottom archways are in the melt, look. In here. There's your dome here, look. Melted too. It's crazy. It's crazy. Good shit. Arch here. Just shows you. Illustrates it perfectly.
Oh, fucking hell. Look at that. Wow.
Right there. Look, red brick. Red brick. Look what happens to all the other red bricks, though. Not red anymore. Bricks and balloon rocks. Look at that one there, very viscous. Holes in it. Look what happened to the building.
I remember you asking that before.
I'm sure I ask it quite regularly.
Wow, man.
You know, how are they squeezing this brickwork in between this melt and this melt here?
Yeah.
Tell me how they do it on a postcard. You know, why do these buildings look like they're cooked? And some of them cooked rather badly.
Oh, yeah, man.
You can tell, look at the how dark it is. It's incredible. It's seared look. Yeah. You know, if you put If you put fresh meat in a super hot pan, you get that seared effect.
Yeah.
Right, and that means the outside part is cooked like this, but the innards are still uncooked. Don't tell me buildings didn't melt. Look at this. There's a window there. All the same. The realm is full of it. This is what you call so-called dam, but this is an old picture of it. Notice the brickwork. Heat expansion. Heat expansion. I think Dean might have even showed this place before. I've shown it before anyway.
Oh,
I just want to point out the bricks. And something very interesting is that watch the shape of this. This is not built this is the melt. It's done this. This is the melt that's melted these huge stanchions here, and this one the same.
Yeah.
Look how the brickwork, the walls flow down here, but there's no sign of them inside the melt because this is expanded outwards. This should be many, many times higher, because if you look at this at the melt of this, it should be a lot higher. It's because it's sunken down, it's curving down into the melt. Again, look at the bricks, look like bloody giraffe pattern. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. The vibration running through that thing when it was melting is just fucking crazy.
And this first one, notice that plant life is on it. The algae has turned green. This is not because of water. This patterning is not water. This is the event that did this. The X factor.
Absolutely.
Again, just want to point out that the structure goes around here. Look, under the grass. Goes around.
Yeah.
And do the side of it. See the mosaic pattern in the brickwork here. Staining in here. This is all from the event. Okay, it goes. The side of it disappeared into this obvious melted building here to the side. So imagine how big this is, because it's just not just this part of it, but it's all of this that's under the vegetation is part of this component. Yeah, the brickwork, look, heat damage.
Wow.
I just love this shot here.
Yeah, look at that.
It's all melted brick. It's all building. Look, see the brick lines. Some of it's got skin on it, some of it hasn't. You see the churned out part underneath. And of course, no one pays no attention because they're driving. Huge block here, look.
Yeah.
It's that aperture up here, look. Yeah. It's like apertures here, look.
Oh yeah, man.
When you start focusing in on it. All the topography is melted buildings here. Look, the side of this road. Look, you see the brick lines sagging down here.
Yeah. Absolutely.
See the huge building back here leaning back. See it there? That's it.
Oh yeah, man. Oh.
More the same. It's just scenery, isn't it? But when seen properly, it's melted building.
Exactly, man.
You know what? I can't count the innumerable amount of ghost apertures in there.
Oh, it'd take all day fucking go point them out, man.
Right, all these little dark spots in it are ghost apertures, and they are everywhere. This is a huge, huge grid component.
Yeah.
This part's sinking back. This part is sinking this way and that way, but it's all melting downwards. Imagine you took the green and the road off. It's just a brick flood of this. Huge brick flood coming your way. Again, look, pieces and shards of the building here in the brick flood. Both sides. We have the shards of the building here on the left.
Yeah.
no shards. But you see brick block lines, you see which way it melted downwards, and this is all building.
Yeah.
The colour. You know, volcanoes didn't spew this up. I'm afraid.
No.
Same again. These are these are not roads. These are part of the building. These are walls. See here, the edge here. It's a wall. See the edge. It's a wall. They didn't make these up. See brickwork in here. See this building is. You see pieces of it here, expanded outwards. Look up here, top right hand corner. Look, Dane.
Oh yeah.
Building fragments here, expanded outwards. This is melting downwards at a mad angle, going from this way. Look at this here. Look at these A-frames.
Oh yeah.
Cascading. It's cascading downwards. You see the terrace look to it here. It's looser up here, and then it gathers here. See how close the lines are together here? Up here, they're not so close.
Right.
Of course, this is a building. Now they put tarmac on it, and now this now the walls now become roads.
Exactly, man.
Repurposing everything. And putting roads on the top of walls. This is a structure here. See the huge block lines. Look, see the
massive. Yeah.
See the apertures here where I'm circling. These dark holes are windows and doorways. And even beyond up here where it's green, you can still see it's the same color. You can still see little pieces of building. The grey stuff. Look at them. They're boxy.
Yeah.
Some of them will probably still use the smaller ones.
Gaz A says, yo, Dean, Spartan, Odin's, and all crew. Brick love to you, man. Welcome to the Breakfast Melt with Meltology Inc. And my cunt, Laughing Eagle, Spartan Red. Yeah, brother. Brick love.
Great. How you doing, Dave? Take a trip down the highway. See wonderful melted buildings everywhere. The brick lines here and this one. The front of it's leaning backwards at a mad angle. Look. Again, this in front is melted building too. It is all the same.
Wow, look at that shit.
We're getting to the end. No, we've still got a little way, but again, you know, this is not a man that didn't carve any of this shit in here. Look at the melt here at the bottom. Consistent to what we always say, the heat from the bottom. And the melt to the left.
Exactly.
How do you get this? You get this from fervent heat. Electrical shards. Again, buildings. Deserts are deserts. Well, yeah, because they're deserted, because they're melted. Shards at the top of the melted building again. It's the A-frame. Don't need to pick anything out, even though I can see apertures up here. Again, it's deserted because it's a desert. No, it's deserted because all the buildings are melted. Look, this is building here, look. Archway, towers. There's even a brick wall still in play here.
So much, man. My eyes are going everywhere on this one.
It goes up the front here, and then it goes back here inside. Look, you see the brick wall here. Look, boom. Huge melt in front of it on the front here. Apertures in here. Look, there's one there, one here. This is all building here. All building on this side. Ghosting columns here. Apertures. See the archway. Look, huge opening here. Yeah, come on, please. Look at the front here. Look, building leaning on this one. Crazy. It's everywhere we go. It's how you interpret the lay of the land, because it's not land, it's melted buildings, of course. And no desert is really deserted if you look properly. Yeah, just remnants of buildings.
Yeah.
And then look here, boom. Back here, boom. Look, these are huge, by the way. Look, because you've got two people here.
Yeah, look at the size of that.
Two people here. just to give you the idea that you might think, oh, it's small. Look, these are huge. And look, this is the classic example, the one right in the front here. No, there's the two people. There's the two people. Look at this, how it's melting and leaning around, leaning back. This one's nearly fully gone here, look. Just a shell in front. Look here. Buildings, these are buildings. All buildings, the tops. This is all the brick flood that these are walking on. A vast sea of melted brick. See, and then it densified back into this, from liquids back into solid. And now they call it sand. It's not, it's brick ash. Get it?
Yeah, Devin, Mike, that's a nice one, man. So is this. Look at that shit.
Come on now. It's not so hard to figure out. And I mean, for the Eagle Eye crew, this is just food. For those of you who are watching this back in posterity of time, it should be jumping off the screen to you. Should be jumping off the screen. Look, this is in Africa, by the way. This little piece here. Look here, building.
Yeah, man.
Look, building. Look, pieces of building. And of course, you know, in my mind, this event is not very long ago, as I keep trying to say to people. It's not long ago. Look at that. How can you explain that away?
Wow, that shit, man.
Look, I'm jumping through it quick, mate, because I want to get you to get on. So now you've got some devastation as well. Again, this is viscosity. Trying to stretch apart. The cooking process.
Yeah.
Look what it did.
Oh, that's a papa. Wow.
Look what it did. Look what it did.
Damn.
Come on now. This is all melted brick. It's not. They want to call it coral. It's coralized. It looks like they call it coral. Looks like this because it's melted with brick. But as I've shown already in the barrier reef, coral is red brick.
Absolutely.
Viscosity is dripping and melting. Rock curtained over. Brick lines going this way, but still showing the viscosity of big, massive holes. He's got the right idea. Let's film this shit.
Yeah.
Water stays better. It's a small block here. It's more viscous this side. Super hot this side. Bubbles are appearing. It's cooked and churning, and the hot air has to try and escape.
Exactly, man.
Same here. Look. Building. See the structure. I can anyway. Right, see this brick isn't expanded out as much as the ones around it and above it. Look, this one here still make out the brick. My oh my. Grand Canyon.
Damn.
Brick line. See the terracing down on top of itself is getting the weight and the pressure starts to make it squeeze out. You can make out bricks here, look.
Absolutely.
See the bricks in here? This is meltology. This is why we work hard to get these pictures.
That's right, man.
So that you can understand what we're talking about and start to help.
Yeah.
More viscosity is incredible.
I love these pictures like this, man.
Look at this. Huge melt, huge holes stretching apart, the air trying to escape. Pieces of buildings. They just do not look like buildings now, obviously, because they're melted.
Right. I mean, does your house look like it used to when it burned to the ground? I mean,
exactly. Nothing like it, does it? But you have to get your mind around it. Look, building. Look what's happened to it with the expansion and the rock art. Look, apertures. Brick ash. Look, you see arches down here. Right at the bottom, arches. Look, apertures. It is a smorgasbord of melt. Of course, you know, some of them are more obvious than others, but you have to train your eyes and your mind to perceive them all. if you can.
Yeah.
Because the evidence can be very from the minute to the massive, from the obvious to the not so obvious, but it's all going to lead back to meltology, what you see in this realm. Look at this shit. Come on. When you see melt, you must recognize melt.
Damn, look at that. Woo.
In all its places. This blows your fucking petrified wood shit out of the ground.
Yeah.
You see this shell? It's just the outer edge of the crystallization. Look, in the inner, it's all crystallized. There's no fucking rings in there. Get the fuck out, your petrified wood shit. Use your eyes properly. Look at it.
Exactly. Stanza Maria, love from Romania. Brick love to you. Welcome, welcome.
Walking on the brick flood, not recognizing these are buildings. Look how red they are. Brick lines everywhere. Case of classic melt downwards, melting downwards. So it's pancaking here.
Yeah.
This place is just amazing. Get out of here. I'll have a little walk. I'll have a little walk through this wonderful, wonderful terrain, and I won't notice fuck all. But I will. Look at this rock curtain here.
Yeah.
It's a huge archway buckling. Mad. Another archway in here. Look. See the shape of it. Another one here. Look. Ghosting. Magnificent. So's this.
Ah, man.
We're on it, Dean. We're on it, mate, today. We're on it. As always, showing you the melted realm from one end to the other. And that's how you have to do it. That's how everywhere is fair game. Everywhere. Look at the ghosting back here, Dean, of the building. Incredible back here.
Yeah.
Brick lines underneath. A huge aperture here. Huge one here. The arch, the arch has just got mad. Look. Or if it was an arch or a tower, that has just give up the ghost and bent across. Look.
Yeah.
But whatever it is melted for sure.
Sure. Oh, absolutely.
Oh, get out of here, please. We don't need. No, God, Jesus. I've running out of names of messiahs now. Now, if you cannot see what's going on here, this isn't the stream for you, because this is just plumb proof of what we're talking about.
Absolutely, man.
You tell me how they put the brickwork in there to build that.
Yeah. Wow.
We bring the evidence. Every show. You can clearly see this mountain here is the same mountainous material that's intermingled with this building. There's no way you can put a building structure in here.
Yeah.
Yet there it is. Of course, most of them don't understand that actually this grey stuff is melted building.
Yeah.
It's just a remnant of the building itself that's trapped in the flow of the melt. It's been trapped and flooded with the brick.
Absolutely, man.
Oh man, what a shot! But Dean, look, I don't normally do this, but I will this time. Look more.
Wow. Getting different angles on these places, man. Like you say, you don't show 100 pics, you show just a few to pop the angles. If
right. Just to emphasize, just to emphasize. Look at this rubble in the front; it's crazy. And then this different state of matter here inside, and then look up the side here, balloon rock too. It's just incredible examples. That's what I like to bring.
Oh, yeah, man.
You know what did this to me, Dean? What you did this to me, Dean? Dean, listen, folks. Dean did this to me. Right, he did this to me. Let me tell you. What the fuck is a brick wall doing in the mountains? I mean, come on. Again, wonderful landscape, but you don't understand it's from here. made all of this. Oh yes.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
did.
baby.
It did make all of this. Come on, guys. You're not playing. Dean did this to me. Right? he did. He made me do this. Oh,
Oh man. Yes.
Look at this building here. Look at it. Look how it's melted down and just terraced down on itself. It's incredible. And the two little pieces that are left over are distinguishable as buildings, to give you a clue. But look at the side here. There's another piece.
Oh yeah, man.
Most people don't get the photo with this other piece here with the columns. Oh, I had to have it, mate. I'm sorry. Oh yeah. Tell me how you built that one then. You know, I'm really interested to know, because you've got the pocket survival here with the wall that goes into the actual melt. Then you've got another building here on the right at the top.
Yeah.
Look, building here over the underneath the overhang of the rock curtain. Look, it's crazy. Absolutely nuts.
Man.
I told you, it was your fault.
Oh, holy shit. Look at this. Look at the lines in that. Look at that bottom left. Oh, man. Look at that shit.
You did it. You made me have to go and do this. You're right, mate.
Oh, yeah, man.
I don't play, you know.
No, you don't. You laugh a lot, but you don't play.
I do laugh a lot. But that's just my way. Again, I showed this years ago, but I just love this shot of it actually from this angle. Great to see this. But again, look, are you kidding me?
Yeah, look at that.
How and why would you put it there? Because there is nowhere else to put the building. Look at the rock curtain in mid-air. Look, densified here in mid-air. Chewed out all this building. Look, this is all chewed out from the melt. But inside, look, you've got the cavern inside. Amazing. Yeah, look at the rocks. Look at the balloon rocking up the side, churning away at the building.
Yeah.
Eating the building from the ground upwards. Why are you putting how? Just tell me how you did it. Tell me how you did it.
Damn it, tell us how you did it.
All right, Mr. Geologist, Mr. Historian, you tell me how they did this.
Yeah.
Oh, they can't recognise this as a melted building when you've got a piece of melted building right in the side here. Look.
Oh, yeah.
Right in the side.
Right, sticking out.
Sticking right out, mate. You know, it's not hiding. Even this bit here at the front, you know it's building. No, you can see the ghosted apertures up here. Look.
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful melt as well. I mean, look how you got to get there. You got to fucking use. I'm not going there. No, if you got to use this to get over there. Fuck that.
No shit, man. That's just the way to the bathroom.
I'm not killing myself to do that. Forget that. I'll use zoom lens. I'll get the P with 900. That'll do it. Again, look at the bottom of this. How it's kinked out. It's leaning back, but it's sliding down as well. My, what a melt. Buildings melting everywhere. And of course, look, see the huge rock curtain. Look, building structure here, trapped in the rock curtain. Steps, look.
Yeah, man. You're absolutely right, Devin, Mike. It's so simple.
Yeah, it is so simple. So sometimes it makes my teeth itch. You're getting where it is now. Look, this is it here. This is it that's zoomed out. No, it is the same place. Look, you see, notice here. You see that black stain.
Yeah.
You see that black stain. There's that black stain.
Wow.
What were they doing building shit like this in the most remotest places? I do not know. Well, we do know because it wasn't remote. It was all joined and linked together. And
yeah.
You're not seeing the rest of the actual grid components because they're all melted. As you can see around it, it's completely melted. Look.
Oh, yeah.
Why? This is the before. If you look back here, you can still see buildings that look like it, but they're all melted. These are all melted back here. but this one isn't. Look, you've got a piece of it here at the same colour here, melt, trapped in the rock curtain around it. I just thought it was a nice example to show people what it is to look like.
Exactly.
You know, the grandeur of these buildings is unbelievable. This is a very old shot that I found years ago, but I thought it was very handy to show it again. Sometimes people forget heat from the ground upwards, blistering and balloon rocking the bricks. This is sliding back down on itself also.
Oh, yeah.
The elevation at the back is lower than the elevation at the front. And this is a huge grid component. Look, when you get to the steps, look, it still goes down.
Yeah, man.
And all this down here is all balloon rocked. Again, an older picture, but it still suits the purpose of showing you the brick lines. Look, how they've all popped out here. Look, even cooked here into obsidian-looking components here. Look.
Yeah.
And this is what you're seeing is the grey stuff. It's the churned out skin. The churned out internals of the building. Balloon rocks up here. Look, back here, more behind, more melted building. It's everywhere. The whole realm is melted building. You cannot build here like this.
No.
Never. Why are these towers twisting up?
Yeah.
They want to do the Congo or some kind of dance. Look at the bottoms of them. Gone. Ballooned up. Churned up. Expanded. Huge expansion here on this tower. And of course, look how high up it is. And look where the infrastructure keeps going all the way over here.
Yeah, man.
Everything else is covered up by the carbon-14 scavengers. It's just too evident. How can you build a castle like this?
Right. Look at the flow of it, man. Look at how it's dropping with the flow of the melt. Obviously.
You're telling me they built like this? Never. Look, this wall here has got a warp in it. It's expanding.
Yeah.
This one's expanding back the other way.
Yeah.
But listen, they got to stop joking. Come with some proper science, man. Look at the A-frames everywhere behind it. As you say, this is just flowing down in the melt.
Yeah.
This is all viscous here underneath. And this is just flowing down, and the walls are viscous as well, and that's why they've got these shapes. Incredible.
Agony Pain, good morning, good day. Brick love to you. Brick love to all, Agony Pain says.
Brick love, Agony Pain, great to see you. That's that. I'll zoom through them as quickly as possible to give you as much time as you need, Dino. As it's your breakfast meal. I didn't want to hog it.
Ah, no, dude, no, man. You were bringing the choice picks. Thank you for those, man.
You're welcome.
Brilliant.
It's all in the day's work.
Right on. Yeah, man. I got some stuff to show, but I'd like to address some things real quick and then maybe take a quick intermission. Then I'll flow in. Real quick, in the chat. Yeah, I've been paying attention. Most definitely I've been paying attention. That's what I do. We're up here spreading Meltology. We're wanting to laugh and love together. And, I read the chat. And you guys are grown-ups out there. You chat amongst yourselves. And, as far as anybody being blocked or whatever, I've given instructions to our new moderators. All right. We're not going to take any drama up in here anymore. And I'm definitely not going to interrupt my brother here when he's going through superb evidence with the drama. I'm not going to do that. Okay. What I will do is I will watch the chat, and then I will block anybody that I deem necessary when they violate our guidelines. Okay. Not going to have drama up in here. Look, this last year and a half, almost 2 years now, okay, I've been coming up in here and doing this, and I've been trying to bring people together. And when you do that, the drama comes with them. And I'm done with that. And so is Laughing Eagle. We're not about drama here. We're not going to have it up in here. Look, there's a lot of people out there spreading Meltology their way. Brick love, one love to them and theirs. Okay. We do things our way. And I'm not going to bring any drama and any he said, she said bullshit from other camps out there. Okay. This is the chill out zone. This is Melted Red Brick University. This is Laughing Eagles and my hard work bringing this up in here. And I'm not going to let anything infiltrate it. or anyone. I blocked Bubba. Wasn't Laughing Eagle. It wasn't any of the mods. It was me. So if you want to get mad at somebody, get mad at me, because I don't give a fuck. I love you and brick love to you, but we're not going to tolerate that shit up in here anymore. We're about bringing people together, having fun when we do it. So, moderators, you know what to do. You got to think clearly. Anybody violates our guidelines, wants to bring drama up in here, threatening somebody else, that ain't going to stand. It ain't going to stand, not here. So that is said. And we're going to take a quick intermission now. And brick love to everybody out there again. If you want to leave, that's your choice. Again, that's your choice. So, what do you think, brother? Quick intermission here.
Yeah. Let's jump into an intermission for.
Right on. I'm clicking the brand here real quick.
All right. Well, I've got one lined up anyway, so you can.
Oh, let's do it then. Be right back. Welcome back. Here we are. I hope you got what you needed done in that intermission. I did.
Listen, mistake.
I didn't.
You're supposed to have your mic shut off when that goes on. I kept trying to turn your mic off, and you kept trying to turn it back on again.
Who, my mic?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Fighting for the mic.
Listen, I'll just slap your hands next time. I'm the senior technician in here, mate.
I know this, Poppy.
I'll put you in the other room if you do that again.
Not with the gift.
With the gift. Because I was trying frantically to get your mic off, and he was frantically keeping it on, and I'm like, what he's doing. Just leave me to do it. I was laughing. I was like, oh, you wait. I'll get that deed up. Let us put some. You can carry on, mate. I'll sort out everything else.
And you do it well, man.
Let me laugh. Go on, away you go, son.
Right on. Melted Red Brick University. Like, share, and subscribe. You are in Breakfast Melt with Fervant Heat, Meltology Inc., Laughing Eagle up in here doing it again. And I hope you like that first flow of the memes and the evidence. It was brilliant and hilarious as always. And but yeah, it's my turn, it looks like. And I'm going to get on up in here and do what I do. Got to go do the grind today, so got to get this going on. Yeah, first up to everybody out there. Moderators, great job. You know, we want to keep this fun. We want to keep it interesting, and we don't want anything to interfere with that. And, you know, we want a good flow. We want a good flow. Infinity should be coming up.
Have you got any other devices on, Dino? Because we've got a little bit of an echo.
No.
Phone's not on. You haven't got Facebook on or anything like that?
Nope. Only thing popped up is StreamYard.
Cool. I have to ask.
Oh, yeah, man. And, you know, I just looking through some stuff I caught last night and a few days leading up to now. And, you know, some interesting stuff that I popped. Looking at these renditions real quick, you know, I got a few of them here. And you know, I like these things because they tell us a lot about the melt and the beings here before the melt or in the melt. And can you see this one fine?
Well, I'm going to put your catchphrase up in a minute.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Pop it, Dino. He loves to pop it, I'm telling you.
I do, man. And, you know, look at these blocks. And this really highlights the brick turning into block. You know, it shows it. And, you know, it's just confirming the evidence over and over and over again. You know, this is a melted realm, and these are brick buildings, melted structures. Yes, melted, because there it is right there. And, you know, we see this foreground image here too, you know, and I pay attention to these things. I get into them and I break down the melt, and we can clearly see this is heat damage.
Yeah, where's his other toes gone?
Yeah.
Toes are missing. Poor man, that's a limp all his life. No walking stick either. Like, share, and subscribe, everybody.
Indeed.
Make sure you hit that like button. Come on.
Texture.
That's nice.
Yeah, baby. I like this one. Again, we look at texture. Heat damaged. Heat damaged. And of course, behind him, you can see it everywhere.
Kind of bricks in the archway look okay, even though they're a bit compressed.
Yeah.
But all the bricks around it are all expanded.
Oh, yeah. Just having a look back in here.
Yeah, look at that.
Flick through, surveying the melt, you know, the wall behind him. I mean, behind this is just crazy, you know, and then we get the green, we get the texture, we get the
green it's been.
Yeah, it's heat damaged. Texture.
Look at the plinth. Fuck, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And then the wall.
And the thing about it, they'll give you some stupid date. Oh, well, we erected this here in honor of silly bollocks. And, you know, that people think that's the date. But no, you can clearly see that plinth is well damaged.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
It's consistent with it. Look at the expansion in the bricks behind. It's consistent.
Yeah.
You know, that was, you know, a concrete mold.
Yeah. little structure I found here. You might have seen this before. Very interesting.
Truth be told, peace, love, and respect always. One community, one brick love. That looks like Mr. Torres. Juan Torres, how you doing?
Brick love Juan. Juan's been around, man. He's seen a lot of melt. Brick love keeper.
Oh, before I forget, a big shout out to Big Jimmy, wherever you are, mate. You haven't been in for a while. Hope everything's all right. Hope you and the family are okay. Love and blessings send out to you as always. Green it's been, look.
Yeah.
Yeah, truth be told, said, yeah, it's brother Juan. Peace and love always. Peace and love. I knew it was you, mate.
Just some different angles of this right here. There was a few, and I popped them. Just trying to bring you different angles, showing you the melt here, showing you the renditioning. Gets under here quite nicely, showing this. Renditioning here in the melt. Another rendition caught up in the melt. Look at how his sword or whatever he's holding here comes down and blends right in with the melt. Look at that.
Crazy. That's a mad old place, actually.
Yeah. Absolutely. And the back in here, look at the texture on this in here.
They're supposed to be wings.
Look
Look like feathers.
Yeah.
Because that shape goes all the way around him, doesn't it? They're supposed to be wings.
I think you're right. Another shot of it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be wings. All right, let me read this comment.
Sure.
Agony Pain. I'm heading to the swamps here in Florida where airboats take folks out, but I'm going to ask the boat captains if they ever came across structures in water or any anomalies. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
But they'll tell you they should be seeing that shit quite regular. Devon69 says, great show, bro.
Right on, brother.
Sorry, Dean. I didn't mean to just jump in there. I was just going to say we just try and find the best content that we can find.
Yeah.
And bring it to you in a way that we think everybody's going to enjoy on a regular basis, you know. With a good stream that don't break down every 5 minutes and stuff like that, you know.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's the whole reason, really, that I put the stream together, because we didn't have a good one. But as we say, go and look at other people's stuff. The links are in the description box for other people. Knowledge was on again the other day. He was doing some great stones, some great stuff, different angles, different ways of looking at meltology.
Brilliant meltologist and knowledge.
Yeah, I jumped in there, Dino, for about 20 minutes just watching. I never comment on anything. Too many divisive people in there, but I was watching it. It was very interesting what he was showing. The way, it's very innovative. That's it.
Yeah.
In the way that he does puts his stuff out. So it's go and have a look at him. But there are other channels that you can go to and look at other stuff in the description box.
Yeah. And this is crystalled in here. This is pocket of energy coming through here, zapping its way through.
Super fried.
Yeah. Just giving you some different perspectives on this, showing you, the close-ups to the wide shot like this and everything around it. I mean, look at the melt in here. Look at the renditioning in here. I mean, just crazy melt. You see the heat damage in it. Expansion. Eagle. In the block. Look. The melt. I mean, can you imagine what this thing looked like before the melt? Another
incredibly complex build. Yeah. Madness. Melted inverted said, nice. Nice indeed.
Bad case of acne or X factor. Look at this behind him.
Someone shot him in the face and blew his nose off.
All that up behind him. Different perspective on this one. Shows you the expansion here in the back behind him. Heat damaged. Got a fucking pointy hat or a point on his little helmet there. Heat damaged.
Devon says, who in the hell is Bubba? I was just a very new devotee, but I mean, I don't know what happened in the chat because I was giving me evidence. So all I know is he was just very new in the game. He was in on the recommendation of somebody else, and didn't work out.
Well, we're about
I've got them
together up in here, and I'm not going to tolerate anybody threatening somebody else. It's not going to happen. We don't want drama. We want love, laughter, and melt up in here. Drama's too exhausting. I just don't do that anymore. I just can't. We want people to come up here and enjoy, and bring critical thinking processes up in here, man. This is meltology. This is about surveying the damage. This is about coming together and showing this evidence. It ain't a fucking drama club, man. Looks like a griffin. Yeah, man. About meltology, man. Bringing out these features and fucking wrapping our head around it. Look at the melt. Look at this fuse back in here. Expanded, coming up from behind, just consuming this. Another little shot of this. I like this shot. It shows the horseshoe magnet, the arch right up here in front. And look at the churned out nature of this up in here. Look at that. Expansion. Look at the brick in that. You can pick them out. And they're all blown out, fusing together. Another little shot of some renditioning on the melt. Look at the expansion in here in the eyes. Just showing you that these structures were made of, and these renditions were brick medium, man. The medium was the brick. As we can see, all the way up, all the way around. And these are even heat damaged. How detailed they were in their definition of these renditions, man. Lost in the melt. Lost in the melt. Whoever this old fucker was, standing in front of melted structure. Just bringing you the melt crew. You know it. You see it. Texture once again. This thing is hit. Look at
that. MRR says how extraordinary it must have been incredible.
Oh, yeah.
Juan says the old world was magnificent. It was.
I'm going to melt behind that. Another few angles on this one here. This one, I got all the foreground, background behind him. Just showing you the meltdown here. Expansion. Brick. Eating its way up. Look at how it affected over here, coming up in here. Look at that. Popped it a little bit better here, showing the heat differentials a little bit more detail. Getting into some different flow here. Seen these before, I believe, most definitely. Just showing structures up top. Structures down below. Melt. Expansion. The shell of this coming up. He's going wonky as fuck. Person climbing way up this melted structure. The brick back here. Column. Aperture, ghost apps. Big aperture right here. Rock curtain over the top of it. Expansion sinking down. Wall, right angle, arch behind it.
That's a banger.
Yes. You know, these things are, here's the melt flow, man. This is just a shard. This is just a sliver coming up, man. And look how big it is compared to this cat. And we can see how it's flowing down here in the melt. Look. Structure back in here. Wall, look, coming down. Stringing out in the melt. Block work down here. Apertures down here. In the flow of the melt. Because that's what it is. All this is melt flow. Look at this big one back here. Apertures, block, brick, expansion. Look how it's coming down here in the melt.
Just pieces of the building flowing down in the A-frame.
Yes. Showing you the melt, baby. Because people don't identify these as part of a structure because it doesn't look like part of a structure. Us as meltologists, we understand this, but people don't wrap their head around all these were connected by the structure that they were attached to. These are just slivers, shards sticking up out of the melt.
Metal Realm says that either of us pondered on where ground zero might have been. I don't think it was really like. I mean, well, it depends on what way you want to. What way you want to say how it started. What caused it? It's looking from what I've seen, that it might be China.
Yeah.
From the Sunkist event.
Definitely a factor of the X factor. Part of the chain reaction.
Guy says the whole world was like a massive ant colony. But it does look to me, when we look at the, we look at the 3D imaging and the evidence around that China Dust Bowl, something did hit there, and it did expel a lot of matter upwards in a huge wave. So,
yes.
And then you have it moving southerly and creating all that damage around Pakistan. So,
yeah. And diving into that,
yeah.
It's just, I mean, I still go there. There's just so much more to see.
Of course. Metal Drum says it's hit hard everywhere, yeah, but you have to think of it as like a runaway train.
Yeah.
It starts somewhere and it just flew through the realm. Don't forget, we're living on a flat realm, not living in a circular bullshit. So
exactly.
Where it hit in one part, it just flew across the realm.
Yeah, man, and it just fucking electrified everything instantly, man. I mean, look at this pic right here. Back here, this is flat as hell out here. And what we're seeing here is a melted structure in the melt flow. And look at the compression lines, pancaking going on in this, as we've seen before. These structures, the weight of them, the buoyancy and density, and the extreme heat, pancaking them down as they just sink into the melt, and it shows it right here. Between each one of these was levels of this structure. Look at this here. Look at this big piece sticking out right here. Structure on it, apertures, arch, column.
It's incredible evidence, folks. You see modern day buildings collapse much in the same way. Pancaking down on top of each other, crushing everything that's underneath the floor before.
Yeah.
In this case, it's not earthquakes; it's the actual melt itself. I mean, look at that back there in the centre. It's incredible. Apertures and fucking the light everywhere. I've got to mute intermittently, Dino.
All right on, brother. Different lighting again. Popping the melt. Popping it, man. Look at this. Shows you the color differentials, crystallization, aperture, structure. I mean, come on now. And again, this is out here in farmland somewhere in the melt. People just don't understand this. They don't pick up on it, man. But we do, of course. Again, look, all out here is flat as fuck. Look at all that. And then this sticking up out of here. Look at how cooked out it is. And they're going to tell you this is erosion. They're going to tell you that this is billions and trillions of years of shit. When we know what it is. It's deception. They don't want us understanding this. Again, melted structure, and you can just follow through, crew, and you pick it out, you see it. Look at how this slipped right here. Look at these lines. How they're different from the horizontal. These are going sinking down right here. Bam. It's about meltology. Finding the best evidence out there and bringing it forward in the best detail that we can. And then, like I said, there's many people out there showing the melt. A lot of people out there showing the melt, not even knowing they're showing the melt. They just don't understand that yet. Showing you the compression, pancaking, massive structure sinking down. Again, lines, block, the usual X factor signatures. Sinking all the way down here. This is the flow. This is the hottest part down in here. Grass growing on the C14 now. That one again a little bit better. The popper there showing this in here. Pancaking again. The pulverization. You can see how this shit just pulverized out. Brick-ashed out. Pooling out. Look at how it's pooling right here. Just coming down, 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 down. Melted structure, man. What's left of it. Showing you the face of this. They call it mountain. We call it melted structure because we like to give things its appropriate title when describing it. Melted structure, man. Apertures everywhere, ghosting everywhere. Internals in here. Still got some detail of the structure right in here, this cross section. Rick Love crew. One love to you and yours. Side of this building here, and look at this shell. Look at this down in here. Look at this texture here, showing you the shell of this structure, man. The shell, and then we get down here. Look at this. Right underneath the shell. Look at this. And this is a good shot right here of these apertures. You can see them, man, shifting down. See this? Look at this arch feature here. These wall pieces just flowing down, just sinking down into the melt right here. And then behind it is what it looks like up in there. Look at the internals of the expansion in here. Down here. Look at this right here. like a wall feature here. This is just melting down and bending here into the flow, dropping down into the melt, man. This aperture, because this is what this was. This was a big aperture right here. We can tell it goes back in, and then these features attached to the side of it are just dropping and melting. You can see the shift as they come down. You can still see the block work up in here, C14 down in here, brick. Heat differentials. Balloon rocking, pancaking, showing the buoyancy and density effect of this. Look at this fracture line right here. This line right here, this is shifting out down this way. This is compressing down on it here. Boom, boom, here. The building is expanding, coming up from underneath and behind itself and just melting them down and out. As we can see here, downward angle. Down here, we got the bottom of the melt, all the churned out. This is the melt. Here's building sinking down sideways, backwards into the melt right here. You can see it. You see this piece here. This column piece here going all the way down here. You can see this column piece here coming up, then it's gone. It flows up into this huge aperture right here and the expansion coming out of it. See it? This is all the internals of this structure. Look here, it picked up a couple of arches in here, some columns, and they're expanding them out through this aperture. See it? You can see down here, this expansion right here, and then back in here, we have another aperture, wall piece coming into it here. I mean, it's wrapping your head around meltology and understanding and reading the melt, man. Huge part of the structure, sinking down and back into the melt this way. Red brick, man. Red brick all day long. Look. Expansion. Color differentials. Out here. On top of this mat. The rest of the structure's down here. We know that, crew. But this is just riding the tide on the melt, man. As this one is. See how it's coming down? And it's coming down like at an angle, slight angle, and then boom, it hits the melt. The expansion coming up in here and then just flowing down, man. Look at this big turret over here. It flows all the way down. Apertures, big arch right back here. Column. Column. Shifting and sinking into itself, flowing down into the melt. Okay, just some real quick poppers. You know, I was researching a thing called Metropolis. It's an old movie. And there's just a few of these that I pop. And I've gone into old movies as Laughing Eagle has before. But if you research, get into Metropolis, old film.
Can you hear me right now, Dean?
Yeah.
Good. I'm trying to get this message out. It's made me laugh. OXA says, yesterday I learned that melted columns can be penises, circumcised or not, and caves are vaginas in Mud Fossil University. Well.
Ha ha.
Told you, you should be, you should know you can't divert yourself away from here to any other of that mad stuff because it's no good for you.
No.
They are talking in some mad terms. Melted Realm says, pop it, brother.
Yeah, just some eye candy from the movie Metropolis. It's an old pick. It really is. Metropolis, I forget when it was put out, but it's been around for a long time. And these are just some screenshots off of that. And, the creators of this were on the inside as far as knowledge of this melted realm. Who knows what these things looked like before, but we do know that they were lit up. You go into any old pics of the White City there in Chicago, these world fairs of the late 18s, early 1900s, they got some strange features to them as far as the illumination of these structures. Just some eye candy, crew, just some eye candy. This is from the movie Metropolis. And, we get into the pics here, man, as I like to do. And I look for things like this, things that are very familiar to meltologists. Just where my mind goes a lot of times, man. I just, it carries me, and I just look for things in, old pics, looking for melt, But you got to take a pic like this, and this, these old world structures were a lot like this, with these trams, these walkways, these pathways going around everywhere. We see that in the melt. We see these features getting twisted and lost in the melt. At first I thought this was traffic and stuff, but then, I'm looking and if this was an artistic creation, they did a very interesting work. I look at this down here and I'm seeing expansion coming from the bottom up texture here, and these are nubs of some sort. Again, Metropolis, the movie, futuristic for its time. Showing the grandeur. There it is. Check it out. Very interesting flick. Back to some melt. Oh, one more of this. Showing this.
Walkways between the buildings, as you see. As we know.
Yeah.
It looks like it's like the actual. It looks like there's some kind of like train device that's on the top there.
Yeah.
You see the front of it there, and then the carriage is behind. So it's like a shuttle system.
Yeah.
Look at it. Going across the top. And it's supposed to be. Did you say this was the set for that film?
Yeah.
Very good.
Tram going across. And we've seen these in some of these dams, these grid component joints that we rolled and put out there. It showed these systems that went into these apertures, man. We still see the metalwork, the rails.
You got to think to yourself, with a system so widespread and so high, there's got to be a way of getting around that whole fucking shit, apart from dirigibles.
Exactly, man.
Free, easy to use, dependable. Great stuff.
And the way they made this, older pic, but we got a lady right here looking off of a veranda or something, and we look down here, and I'm picking out melt block. Now, how they put this together back then, I don't know, but very, very cool flick.
Great sets.
Yeah.
If they're from here.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck. Got to get rid of that one. Melt here, look. I showed this one before, look. Right here, boom, melt flow out here, massive structure here, massive structure back there. Massive structure sinking down into the melt. Yeah. The flow of the melt. Structure still right here. Look.
Actually, wall up. There's a wall behind it.
Yeah. We lose it over here. Boom. Come down here, man. Texture. Get into these pics and you can pop it out, man. You can see the apertures, you can see the expansion, you can see the block lines, you can see the drop, the flow of the melt. We know they're there. We know this is melted structure, and it's easy to find shit when you know this. To anybody else, it's just a very pretty shot of this mountain. Don't look like anything like a mountain to me. It looks like a melted fucking structure, man. Because that's what it is. We know it. We show it. See? Focusing in down here. Underneath. Look. Apertures, block, brick, expansion. C14. Columns. Pancaking. You see the melt flow up here, and this is down here. Coming down, and here's the compression. We see all that compression, and then we see it underneath. And we got the same compression. Just these blown out internals in here. And of course these up here. Structure sinking down into the melt. Big arch feature here. Horseshoe magnet. Looks like structure, doesn't it? Because it is. Very hot cooked out. Look at this right here. Big expansion right here. Look at this. Right here. See your arches? Boom, boom, column, column.
Come on, guys. Wakey, wakey. You've got to see that shit. Great stuff, Dino.
Right on, brother. Shows you I'm sinking down into the melt. Out into the flow. Look at this down here. There's your wall. See it? Look at the brickwork in here. Look at the way, again, color differentials, expansion, compression, disintegration, pulverization, going down into the melt. Look at this one here. Yeah, it's leaning back off of this thing here. It's leaning out over obvious structure. And the wave patterns, they got a road going through here, but you can just see the flow of the melt out here. The structures in it.
That undulation, it's very obvious, isn't it?
Yeah. Massive, massive structures back here. And these are the tops. The rest of the building's right here in front of us. All this was attached. See? Structure back here blown out, sinking down. Chunks of it just flowing out in the melt here. See them? Building features. It's like a column blimp right here. Look how these are seen. Look at the angle on these back here. Obvious structure, man. You cannot tell that structure there's something wrong with you. Melt flow. Am I still with you, brother?
Yeah, you're still good, mate. No worries.
Right on.
Drake and bake.
Haha. The size of these things, man. Here's a truck with people. Look at the size of these things. Look at the heat damage on this. The ghosting. Structure still recognizable. Massive structure, man. Massive. Out here. Look at this back in here. Look at this wall. Brick love. Column right here. Here. This goes back in. Expansion comes from the bottom up. Apertures, of course. Pancaking, boom, 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 on down into the melt. Massive structures, man. Showing you the angle of this, pancaking up here, blowing out, sinking down, going wonky over here. Texture again, like butter. It's pancaking down, man, blowing out. These things expanded and the state of matter changed, man. Buoyancy and density takes over. And these things just pancake and slip down on themselves, man.
That's a nice one, Dave.
Right on.
I love that way that got in that expansion. It's crazy. And the angle of the melt is going down into the ground as well. It's absolutely local. Melted Realm says it's that time. Twist them if you got one.
Spark it.
Yeah. This looks like that Russian place.
Great pick.
Yeah.
Lines, baby. You know, you got to read the melt. Got to understand what we're looking at. Just a piece of a melted structure, but the way the lines go. See this? They're going this way. This one's sinking down, and this is a pancaking down this way. The one behind it is going the other way. And we got red brick in here. Apertures here. And this one's going this way. And this one over here, expansion, basically horizontal, slipping down this way a bit here, but then again up top, boom, apertures. Melted structures. I like this one, it gives us great color differential in here. You see it? Do you see it, crew? I know you do. This one's a famous one, the turtle shot. You know, this place has been shown quite a bit and everything. And I've shown some of these turtle pics on these buildings. I know Laughing Eagle, you touched on them, and others out there have touched on them. I grabbed this one because it gave me just a better angle. It took away the gift shop, it took away all the other stuff, and just left the melt. And the angle of this too, we can see how it's setting back on itself here. We can see that this wasn't a turtle structure. This was a structure, and its shape, because of the melt, looks like pareidolia. But this is C14 melted structure right here. Look, bottom right here. See the expansion. And as we come up, we can see this big chunk, just rock hurting over this right here. Structure underneath. Aperture here. And how it just ballooned up. And it's leaning back. It's tilting back on itself right here. Look how it's pushing in right here against this piece in here. And then these are just blowing out, flowing these structures, the internals of these structures, the externals of these structures just taffying down, if you will, coming together. In here, wedging together right here. And then in the back, of course, what's this? You know, you can tell a structure. We can see the flow of the melt. Bringing you some details, some poppers, showing texture, showing things lost in the melt. This aperture back here.
Setnik says it's astounding when you realise most abundant item in the realm was once still is the humble brick.
Yeah.
Can you check the private chat, Dana, for a sec?
Oh, let me back out.
Yeah, and then you can come straight back.
Right on.
Great comments, guys, as always. We can clearly see there's something very, very bad that's happened to this realm.
Cool, I got you, brother.
Yeah. I really don't know what that is, Dean, until I get over there. I'm going to have to jump ship and deal with something, but Dino will take you on through to the end. You use well, you know how to end the show, Dean. You make sure you put your end.
Oh yeah.
Anyhow, guys, we'll see you tomorrow, and Dino, I'll get in contact with you a little bit later. Not to know what's going on. I'm out of here for now.
Right on, brother. Good love. Good love. And I'm just going to pick and pop for the remaining time I got here, crew. Like I said, can't go on long today. I've got to go do the deed. Give me just a second, crew. While I'm doing that, I'll just pop this up for you. Okay, I got just a minute. We'll start here and click through, man. You know, I'm going to go kind of fast, give you some poppers to digest, think about. For the Eagle Eye crew, you know, you've seen all this before. If you're new up in here, brick love, one love to you. Welcome. Welcome to the Chill Out Zone. Breakfast Melt with Fervant Heat, bringing Meltology Inc. up in here with my brother, Laughing Eagle, Spartan Red 007 Dread, the creator of this platform that we all come up in here to enjoy. And I mean enjoy. We like to leave all the drama, the stresses in life outside the nest when we come up in here. Structure everywhere in this melt. Apertures, of course. Of course. Expansion, man. These things blew the fuck up. In these cases, look how expanded this shit went up. Like loaves of rising bread dough. You know. melting into each other as they expand, sealing out apertures, structure. You know, the way this X factor hit this realm and affected these places, you know, is just so interesting, man. So interesting. Some places we see great detail left in the structures, then others we just see blown out, melted mess with just glimpses of the evidence in the middle of it. Like this here. Apertures, block, structure. See it? Melted structures. Twisting, expanding, flowing into the melt. Just give me a second, crew. Okay, there I am. I'm still up. Got the YouTube on. All right. Just showing you the melt, man. Just bringing you some poppers today. Look at the aperture right here. Flow of the melt. Wasteland of expansion. Heat damaged structures, man. Size differential. Look at this guy standing right here. And we got structure. He doesn't know what he's on. Big wall. Look at this wall. Separating right here. Separating right here. Structure being lost in the flow of the melt. Ballooning out big time down here. Look at it. Heat from the bottom up, man. This was the hottest part of the melt. And these things are just drowning in it now. Being frozen in itself. Melted structure, man. Yeah, down here. Big aperture right down here by the melt. Wall feature coming off here, here, here. Oh, that could have been a stick. That was a stick. That was a stick here. But we have melt. This is structure. We can see the expansion on it. The aperture up in here. Aperture, aperture, aperture up in there. This big ballooning going on right here. Look at that shit. Wall here, look at this. Ghost apps up in here, this going up, then right above it, boom! We have this big expansion right here, look at that. Walls coming here, expanding out. All this line right here, coming down here, this is all wall outside of the structure, and we're seeing the shell, but this is the expansion, just ballooning the shit out of it. Look at this big chunk right here. How it popped off the side of this right here. Big piece just sticking up. How's erosion going to do this? And how's erosion going to leave fucking structure at the bottom of it? It's not, because that's all false narrative. That's all information indoctrinated in you to deceive you. Keep you the slave mind mentality. If we all had different perspective, figuring out this truth, everybody was on the same page, if you will, shit would change fast. Very fast. And that's why it's important to bring this information out. You know. And it's a labor of love for me. Now, I just can't get enough of it. I just can't. I don't have enough time to go through the evidence that I want to. I just, there's just so much out there and so much more to show and so much to say about meltology. And that's why we can't get caught up in the drama, man. That's why we got to keep everything up in here about the melt, about the love and the laughter. We use that to bring you this horrific evidence, because it is horrific, man. The amount of souls lost in this melt, the amount of fabulous, just wondrous structure being gone from our psyche, from our memory as a human collective, as a man-woman collective. Look at this in here, structure back in here, ballooning out here, wall feature, apertures in here. This disintegrating out. This is the internals here. You can see. Look at that structure. Look at all this being lost in the melt up in here. Color differentials. Internal of this structure. All the way down. All the way down. Just incredible melt. See? Look at the viscosity up in here. The shell of the structure here, popping off, red brick structure behind it, viscosity up here, rock hurting out, ballooning over itself, sinking down into the melt. Structure all the way down in the melt. Just some quick poppers. Chunks being lost in the melt. Looks like a renditioning detail on that piece there. We're out here. People are out here all the time. Looking around, man, and they just don't get it. They're just not getting it. And I get it. It's a lot to sink in, man. It's paradigm shifting when you get this information, when you really get this information, when you understand this information. You ask yourself, well, why didn't I see it before? Well, we all go through our indoctrination, man. We're all been subjected to it. And here we try to break that spell, man. Try to, alter your mind, change your perception on things. Because it's about perception, You can have a geologist come up and say, this is thousands of millions of years of erosion, and this happened, and wind and rain caused this formation, and blah, 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 fucking blah. Meltology is real simple. Cognitive thinking. Okay. Really looking at what you're being told is something when you can obviously tell that it's false information. And why would they do that? Well, keep the slave mind controlled mentality about people. They don't want to understand this. They want to stay in their comfort zone. They want to stay in their comfort zone. This breaks that comfort zone. The truth will do that. Lies are usually sweet and tasty, man. Soothing to the ear. Very deceptive to the mind. The cold, hard facts, the truth that will make you uncomfortable, because that's reality. I'd rather have the uncomfortable truth than the sweet tasting lies. Showing you the melt along this road. They just cut right through it, man. Structures, man. Structures, man. See? Look at all the apertures up in there. Look at all the C14 down in here. Even these in the back. A little bright. Let me do this. A little bit better. You can see it. All structure, all building. And this one just left us the C14 in here to show us, man, this is all red brick, man. Look at the pulverized coming down in the melt. Heat come from the bottom up, just eating its way up here. And it cooled down. These things just settled and cooled as they present themselves now. Another little angle of it here, showing these back in here better. Structure down here, red brick. Apertures everywhere out here, flowing down into the melt. Another better shot of these over here. Center pick. Melted buildings, baby. Melted buildings. See? Pancaking again, coming down. Expansion, compression, coming straight down. Look at this aperture right here. Look at the apertures in here. Look at the structure around it. Even above it. Big rock curtain here with apertures, pockets of survival right up in here. You can clearly pick out this structure in this as we come up. Being lost in the compression, man. Big look at the blocking in here. Even melt. Big rock curtain over the top, very top. Apertures underneath, structure underneath, red brick underneath. Color differentials, everything underneath. Look at this pocket in here. This wall here. Melt flow structure in the back, see? Sliding down this way. Sinking down into the melt arch right up in here. Structure. Just giving you some poppers, crew. Yeah, baby, melted structure. See? See? Big aperture here. Look, you can see through it. Sky back there. Internals here. Big chunk here. Look at this. Here we still have the shell of the structure here. Aperture getting wonked out right here. Expanding, disintegration, pulverization, buoyancy and density, dropping it. And this is just shard. This is all the same structure. All of this is the same structure. And look how it's gone in the middle here. And we got this down in here. All the brickwork. Look at it. This is all brick, all expanded, heat damage structure. Look at the apertures up in here. Obvious melt, man. Obvious. Little shot for you here. Melt flow, isn't it pretty? With the poppies on it. Structure, man. Look. Just look. Trying to pop these up in here. Apertures. Structure. Wall. Or I should say column, because these look like a consecutive row of horseshoe magnets on a massive scale. I contend that this whole thing up here from right all the way across the top was outlined with these massive columns and structure. In it. Detailing what's left of the melt. But when you wrap your head around it, man, and knowing that these are all structures back here, it's just really a mind fuck. If you will. Out there in the melt flow, man. I mean, here's a dude down here plowing this field. Okay? Plowing his field. And look at the undulation of the melt flow here. You see the line still in it. Look at this over here. The ghosting. All of this is melt flow. Melty. Look at your block break in here, expansion. Apertures. Like expanded loaves of bread dough, man, just fucking falling down on itself, squeezing, compressing against each other as it flows out. See? This is expanding from the bottom up. Look, it's kicking this one's sinking back. See this right here? Look. Look at your lines. See how your lines are going this way? Towards the back. It's shifting back into the melt. In fact, this one's hanging 10 on this big melt wave, man. Just look at it in this. Look at it. It's leaning back as well. See it? It's leaning back as well, expanding and rock curtaining over as it expands out here. Look. Rock curtain after rock curtain after rock curtain. Expansion. Look how it's sinking down into the melt right here. Structures right here. Look. Apertures being lost in the melt. Look at the flow wave. Look at the flow of the pattern of this melt up top, man. Crystallization going on in pockets. Look at that. Very hot right here, man. Look at that shit. Look at how hot this was right here. Look at this pocket. Look at this pocket, man. Look at your color differentials right here. Look how the structure is being just fucking sinking into itself. Very scorchy in here. And you still got straight lines, man. You still got structural content right in here. And it's sinking down, man. Very hot in this right here, man. This pinch point. These structures are just melding and welding together, man. As it just flowed out over itself. You see the C14 leaving it. And very strong in pockets still in the structure. See, look. You can see how it's just pooling and settling down on itself, man. And all this back there too. See? This event hit fast, man. For these buildings to do this right here, you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? This thing was so hot, and these buildings to do what they did, just fucking incredible. Incredible. Look at the melt behind it here, man. Look at the twisting of this shit in here. Look at your striation lines, your lines coming this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. Not striations, melt lines. Striations are caused by friction. Now, there was a lot of friction going on in this event, for sure. But it wasn't due to glacial shift or tectonic plates, okay? This is massive, massive melted realm we're on. And before it was a melted realm, it was a realm of magnificence. Magnificence. Now looking like this. See? Melted structures, man. Think about this thing being in its pristine condition. Well, can you picture it? Very hard to do. Very hard to do. But I can tell you right here, all this is structure. We still see aperture. We see the twist of the melt and the color differential thing. From cooked out to orange to dark red. Your block lines flowing into melt. Like candle wax, man. We got one part of the structure here, the other part of the structure over here. Look. Look at that. Look at that. Big expansion rock curtain over this here, leaving this aperture right here. You can see inside of it, man. This is rock curtain settling down. Look how this went rocky right here, pushed up. Flowing down over this, it just went pop right here and then just left this up here, pushed up because of this wedge in here. Look at this wall. The wall. The wall. Settling down, man. Down. See? See how these structures just went down, pancaking down. The mortar is just being cooked out. The mortar goes first. The mortar is cooked out first. It was took a little less heat than it did the brick. Brick starts at 2,000 degrees and up. Starts at 2,000 degrees and up. How hot was it to do this? How hot was it to do this? Look at this, all melted structure. Apertures everywhere in here. And the reason we have these folds and all this big expansion coming off big expansion is because these buildings were huge, see? Then when they expanded out and these things started collapsing and the state of matter changing and they're shifting and twerking and twisting down into themselves, man, you're gonna get these lines, these pancaking lines, these rock curtain lines. They're over flapping each other, man. Down here in the melt. This is the melt. This is the bottom part down here. Structure just sinking down out in here. And then this is the wedge point in the melt down here, where this massive structure's disappearing into the melt flow. See? All melted structure out here. See? You can see the lines, the pancaking lines of the structure still flowing out into the melt. Walls shifting back here, look. Structure. Getting ripped apart. Torn apart in the melt. Look at how hot this is. And this is all crystallized out in here. All this white is crystallized out, man. All cooked out of C14 for the most part, going crystal. Look. Oh my fucking God, man. Let's start down here at the bottom. Look at this flow here. Look at this big wall. Look at this building, man. This fucking hell. Look how it drops, and this is the pin. This thing is swirling, sinking down, and it's pulling it apart, man. Look at the stretch on this shit. Look at this walls coming off here, and this shit just flowing down, man. Shows you how hot this was, man. You know how hot it had to be for this fucking happen right here? This whole structure just melting down and then just swirling this cooked out shit. Look at that. Look at that. You know, and then we get back up in here. Look at the expansion and the aperture still being lost up in here, man. Look. Just an incredible pick, man. Look at the expansion on this up in here. We got the shell here. And the expansion coming off like a big fucking scab. Look at the big rock curtain over this up in here. Structure, man. Look at the meltdown in here. You can pick it out, crew. I love to get into the shadows of these picks, man, and then brighten them up and fuck with them. Brings out so much. Look at that down in here. It was flowing and twisting just like this in here. Seen these picks before. These are brilliant shots, man. Just incredible picks when you understand meltology and what you're looking at. And this should piss you off. Really, it does me. Because forever I thought about sedimentary layers and erosion. Obvious fucking structure, man. Look at the lines in this. Look at this. Look at how spaced they are, man. Look at the block still in it. The brick still in it. The aperture still in it. The structure still on it. Aperture, flow line, pancaking down, fucking up this wall right here, sinking down and causing all this wonkiness. The heat differentials were different in here, hotter in some spots, cooler in the other, and it just, the action and the flow of the melt, man. The more viscous is going to flow around, the less hot. But all sinking down into the melt. See? All sinking down into the melt. Famous pick here. We know where it's at. It just again shows you the massiveness of this realm, and this is just a fucking fraction, a pinprick on a map, if you will, of this realm. And it looks like this. This is all structure right here. We know this. We know this. We know this. We know it. It's there. It's there, right in front of us, see? Another famous pick. And all this back in here. Structure. Flowing out. Expansion. And then this big piece right here, very famous pick. We've shown this pick many a times before, and it's still just as fucking fascinating, man. Still just as fascinating. Because we look down in here, man. Look, here's water. Here's water that flows around this piece right here, right? Right? Look down at the edge of the water. Look how this is pancaking and recessed down, man. And then we get into the water. Look at this piece coming off right here above the water, below the water. And what's below the water? Melted structure. Because all this under the water is the rest of this, the base of this piece right here. Sinking down, along with everything else. What this place looked like before, we can't even imagine of it. But what we do know is the water came in after the melt, finding the path of least resistance and flowing around and through and over the melt. See? Structure down under the water. Expansion. Sorry for the background noise. Got to keep a close eye on my time here, crew. Look at that. She's out taking a stroll on the melt. Melted structure all the way down. Skyline. Just look at your skyline. Just some poppers for your crew, some eye candy, some brick love for you. Sorry, my roommate is dying in the background. Melted structure, look at the flow out here. Look at how cooked out it got up in here. Yeah, man. All melted structure. Look. See it? You see it? I do. I do. Bam. Bam. You know, and I can take Meltology. I'll take any pick and I'll break it the fuck down. It's what I do. It's what Laughing Eagle does. So much evidence we go through, and just everywhere you see it. Everywhere you see it. And it's very simple, like Devin Mike 69 pointed out. You know, it's not hard at all. When you get rid of the false narrative indoctrination that you have went through. Did I say melted structure? Look at the top of this thing. Look at the fucking top of that. Where's the rest of the building? Well, look at the top of it, and that'll tell you where the rest of the fucking building is, man. Look how hot that was for it to do that. Look at the pancaking, the apertures being lost in this shit. C14 loaded. Look at this right here. The C14 banded structure going through underneath here. See all that? And the expansion. This stuff melted out fast up top, went crystal up top, man. Cooked out of most C14. Just ghosting apps everywhere. And now it's leaning out over the structure underneath. The rock curtaining, the expansion of this shit coming down over the top of itself. See it? How it comes down and it's sinking back this way and it's shoving this, expanding. Look at the wonkiness going on in here. Now these are buckling. And we get down here, look at our lines go different now. Look, we got lines this way. And then we get down here in this cooked out shit and how it ballooned out. And now they're buckling, shooting out this way, warping this way. And then compressing it down against this stuff underneath here. And look at this, like bread dough, man. The structure, the details just folding around itself in the flow of the melt, leaving apertures, gaps in the walls, the structures, the filled out apertures, all coming down into this fucker right here. Look at this melt. Look at the flow of this out of here. Look at that. Look at this big aperture in here and the expansion coming out from the bottom up, and it's just flowing, man. Look. Just flowing out. Look at all of that, man. All structure. Apertures being lost in the melt, man. Just incredible. Incredible pick. Yeah, baby. Meltology. Melted Red Brick University. Like, share, and subscribe. These pieces here, look at this wall piece here, C14 in the shell of this here, another piece coming off here, sinking down into the melt. We have a nice big aperture right here, structure right here, pocket of survival, flowing in the melt, man, coming down. You can see how cooked out it was back here, a little dark in here. This is all crystal, man. This went fucking crystal in here. Look how hot this was back in here. See if I can do this. Popping a little detail maybe up in there, apertures in the melt flow, man. in the melt flow. Look at that. Right here. Follow this line. Arches, columns, structure, and it just strung it out, man. Again, it just strung it out. This melt flow was just, these things went down, they're going right out into the melt. That's how hot this was. Look at those. Look at these walls, man. Look at, fucking hell. Look at the walls in here and how they twisted. Getting hotter and flowing out into the fucking melt, man. Just incredible. Incredible. Just a second, crew. I need to check my time. Need to check my time. What do we got here? Oh, shit. All right. I'm going to do this real quick, crew. Back out. Come center. And I'm going to wrap this one up. But before that, we're going to take a real quick intermission, do the duty, come back real quick, and then I'll close this out. And I will be right back. And we're back, crew. We're back. Wow, I needed that break. I did. But I hope you enjoyed my evidence. A lot more to show. Not enough time to do it today. But you know me. It's what I do, and I bring it to you. I'm going to bump through the chat here, see what we got. Who we have. Melted Inverted Realm. Drake, Brick Love, brother. Good to see you. Kick-ass Dino, he says. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to come up in here, up close and personal. I love you guys. I fucking love every one of you out there. I do. This is why I do it. It's for you. For the crew. Very important, man. And we got some brilliant thinkers, deep thinkers up in here. And that's what we want. We want intellectual thought processes, man. We don't want to attack people up in here. Look, man, other meltologists out there, I've said that before. Even ones that used to be up in here that now come up in here again, they know where to come for the melt, man, and the laughter and the love. And you know, you guys are big people out there, man, adults out there, and you talk amongst yourselves and stuff like that. You know, and I watch a lot of it. I watch all of it in the chat, every bit of it. You know, it comes through, and I let you guys do your thing, man. You talk your talk, okay. And, you know, but when we start getting into drama, like I said before, we don't want to bring that up in here, man. I don't care who you are. You know, our moderators are going to do what our moderators are going to do. And that's, you know, make sure that everybody is within the guidelines set forth, man. We don't want to attack anybody. Look, a lot of people don't have the same way we come across with Melt. They got their own thought processes on that, and Brick love to them, man. Wish them all the best out there. And, but we flow differently up in here, man. We're a little bit raw. We're a little bit retro, old school, if you will. We keep it that way because it's about simplicity, man. That's Meltology. Meltology is simple. And we don't need all the drama up in here. Take that elsewhere, man. Take that elsewhere. And but Brick love and one love to you and yours. We've got Ox Curtis 47. Thank you, sir. You're welcome. Always killer energy in here. And that's what we want, Curtis 47. Killer energy, man. Negativity weighs a lot, man. It fucking drags me down. I can't stand it. I'll shove it out, man. It's about focus. It's about laughter. It's about Meltology, man. It's about bringing this up in here. That's why this platform is up in here, man. For all to come and enjoy. And just going through the chat, Ox, Drake, Melted Inverted Realm. We had Red Bricks up in here. We had Bubba up in here. We have many other up in here. We're all fam up in here, man. We are about unity and stuff like that. We are. But we're not about infiltration and drama and all that stuff, man. It's keep it at the door, man. When you come up in here, it's about Melt. It should be up there, Devin Mike. You're a moderator now. You should have that wrench. I'll look into that. Not sure why it's not popped up there, but we'll get it fixed. Gaze, fire. Brick love to you. Love my Sunday easy with the EEC. Well, that'll be tomorrow. It is. It's Saturday today. Sunday easy tomorrow morning, man. We'll be up in here. Yeah, you got it. Devin Mike. Drake. Both of you. Yes. Nah, man, I ain't a professor. I'm not, man. I'm just a fucking grandpa, man, that's holding down a goddamn job to survive, man, and understanding this melted realm and have been working at it for a while, been paying attention to cats like Spartan Red for a while, man, and digging his work and coming up and being part of it. I just see the melt, and as I see the melt, I've looked into so much evidence and brought so much and seen so much brought up by other meltologists, man. Just like anything else, if you're a boxer, you work on your skills and you get muscle memory, you become quicker, faster. It's like anything, man. You invest yourself in it, and you just become better at it. And so I'm not professing to be professor in anything. In fact, I'm not. I'm just like anybody else out there, man. I was once in the chat. Now I'm up here, and you could be too if you want to. We encourage that. Come on in and bring them out with us. Everybody out there, Devin Mike, Curtis 47, Melted Inverted Realm, Drake. Who else we got up in here? Gaze. If I offended anybody out there, well, you know what? That's your choice. But this is the cruise platform, man. And we come up here and we do what we do. And we do what we do. So we are at 3 hours and 11 minutes now, and my bus will be coming soon. Got to go do the deed. But we will be back tomorrow for the Sunday Easy. Laughing Eagle may not be up in here. He's got things to attend to, but I will be up in here. And, usually, Spartan just keeps it, Laughing Eagle just keeps it up in here, me and him on the Sunday Easy. But if he's not going to be in tomorrow, I'm going to throw the link out. I don't know how much time I'll have tomorrow, but I'm going to throw the link out and see who comes in. You'll have the opportunity to grab it. Come in, say hi. You don't have to show evidence, man. Just come up in here. You can avatar up even. I don't care. Come on in, say hi. Hang out for a little bit. Smoke one. Laugh with us. Go through some melt with me, man. Break it down. Break it down with Fervent Heat, Meltology, Inc. Great job, Dino. Thank you, Drake. Thank you, brother. Rick, love to you. Thank you. And I'm glad you enjoy this. That's why I do it. That's why I do it. So, Melted Red Brick University. Like, share, and subscribe. Let me see who we got here. Thanking G Caps. Teacher of teachers. I love the music that's always on the vids. Oh, I know, man. Laughing Eagle brings it. He's a meltologist extraordinaire and a music finiciato. What's the word for that? Very interested in music and been digging it for a long time. And he brings that up in here with his melted artwork, if you will. And it flows great, man. You know, check out everything you see up in the Chill Out Zone being posted on the YouTube and the Facebook, you know. Just brilliant stuff. The Pagan Temple, man. If you haven't seen that one, Laughing Eagle put together, it's a must watch. You have to see that. You have to see that. Just incredible evidence. And, you know, that's the way we do it up in here. But again, Rick love to everybody out there. This has been Fervent Heat, Meltology, Inc. with Laughing Eagle, bringing you the breakfast melt with Fervent Heat. And mods, thank you. Crew, thank you. I love you. We will be in tomorrow. Rick love to everybody. One love to you and yours.